Yeah, look, I had Michael Jai White on my show recently, and he said something that really resonated with me. He said, most men in prison are there over a woman.
Oh, yes, they are.
I remember when I was with Jim Brown and in the troupe, when we were doing a lot of things in prisons, we did this thing where we would be talking to a lot of inmates. And one time we had about 60, and we everybody who didn't think that they were inside because of a woman thing, we broke it down, and everybody in there realized the root to why they were in prison was from a woman, or the sexual thing. You know, it's like, you know, so I had to make money. Why? Because I have, and then so you could get what? Okay, you're done. Okay, you shot so and so. Why? Because he was disrespecting me. Why? Because I was, because I was the, he was in front of a woman.
Woman.
Okay, yep. We just kept doing that, and it's like, man, if people just even if a rites of passage were to figure out that shit early on.
Now, you could peel back the layers. It may not appear that they're there over, oh, no, I got into it with this guy. But then when you start peeling back the layers and where the argument started, you'll usually see a woman at the heart of that conflict.
Let's go deeper in that conversation. Some men think their girl's going to wait for them. They have phone time.
Yeah.
The girl to break up with that person on the phone. The guy gets so depressed. They don't talk about this, but this is facts. They hang the phone up, go to the top of the tier, and jump off and commit suicide because the woman broke up with him. Let's go deeper. Back in the day, you can do a three-way call. You could say we was all locked up. You like me a lot. You're like, TK, hey, baby, TK want to use the phone. He wants you to call such such. So now you got I got your girl's number. So I call when need so she can make the three-way call. This actually happened, what I'm about to tell you. The guy got out before his friend hooked up with his girl, got her pregnant and everything. When he came home, she had to tell him that those two was together. A guy that was his buddy in jail, who got out before him, hooked up with his girl.
Yeah. Cold world.
You hit it right on the nail.
Cold world.
So now let's go deeper. My people in Chicago, some of them are cops, and I know street hustlers too. This is what a cop actually told me, who's a friend. He said, TK, do you know that most arrests that we make, the guys on the street think it's their enemy? He said, but my crew, we be knocking down, they be having sex with the hustlers' women. The women tell on their guy. And that's how some of these cops catch their cases. So I always tell men, the worst, especially in the streets, the worst thing you could ever do is talk your business in front of a woman. Because once she gets mad, because most men cheat, most men are doing crazy things that's gonna make another one, but once she's got information on you, when she's mad and she don't care, it's done.
Did you see what happened with Neo?
I didn't see it. My friend told me how he said that woman was reckless.
Right. It was his baby mother they have 2 kids together. I guess he had 2 kids with her while he was married.
Okay.
And ultimately his wife found out and they got a divorce, whatever else. So there was a video of him at the house and he's just trying to play video games and she's screaming at him, calling him Diddy Jr., saying he's having freak-offs with the kids around or something, claimed that he body slammed her or some shit. And look, the next day she went on Instagram and she made a big apology. I'm sorry, I was in my feelings. There's always a great reason to do something stupid.
Yep.
Right? But that video's out there. That's it.
It's a wrap.
Permanent.
And women don't understand that when they do that. Did she call the police?
No.
Okay. Yeah, once it's out there, there's nothing you could do.
That's it. It's just part of your history at that point.
It's part of your history.
Forever.
And if somebody's ignorant or didn't see it, if they got beef with you, they'll always reference that.
Pull it out.
There's nothing you could do about it. It's embarrassing.
Well, I mean, the Chris Brown and Quavo beef, there's no babies involved. I can imagine if it was
I
a
think
baby
that's
mother.
embarrassing.
It kind of is.
That's embarrassing because me discussing this, I'm thinking somebody was still with the woman.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's a verse when Chris Brown said, "R.I.P. Takeoff. He the only real one. I got true respect." Crazy how when he died, everybody really wished it was you instead.
Man.
So it's going below the belt, talking about dead people and
Yes.
you should have been dead instead of him.
There's no
and-
rules no more, man.
No, there isn't. And then, of course, Quavo did a response, and on the cover, I guess there was a picture of Chris Brown choking Karuchi. So
I
he
saw that.
recreated that.
I saw that.
So it's a lot of pettiness, and then of course Chris talked about the elevator fight between Quavo and Sweetie, and it's just a whole bunch of mess over a girl
That
who
you're
last
not
I
with
checked
no
was dating
more.
YG. She was
Right.
a whole different rapper at this point.
Isn't that amazing?
And they asked Karuchi what she thought about it. TMZ, the airport, she's like, "Leave me out of this mess."
I love that.
She
Matter of
don't
fact, I
want to
did
be
see
part of
that.
it. She
Right.
don't want to be part of it. Sweetie don't want to be part of it. A bunch of dudes fighting over a girl that neither one of them could claim.
Every guys grow up. That's all I can say. Because me and Vlad got other things to be talking about
Right.
to address this dumb shit.
Yeah.
Grow up, yo.
Grow up.